Claude Fable 5.0 was recently released and its capabilities are just insane. In this video we will create the standalone full Roblox Still a Brainrot game in just one prompt. Let's get started. First thing, I asked Gemini to create the prompt describing the game mechanics of Still a Brainrot for Claude. When it was ready, I verified if all the mechanics are included. I want this game to look exactly as Roblox Still a Brainrot, so I will download some simple assets like the map or Roblox player model from Sketchfab. I also generated some models with AI and animated them in Animate Mesh. Animate Mesh is a tool that I developed that helps me rig and animate all of my characters. So here I have this weird character. Normally it would take me 3 hours to animate it, create a rig in Blender, but here I will just simply pick the skeleton template, I will scale it down, I will click next, and then my model is ready to export. So I will just pick some animations and I will simply export them to GLB file. So now with a couple of models ready, I will just copy and paste the prompt we created earlier and we will start cooking our Roblox game. Fable 5 selected and we send in the prompt. Okay, so exactly after 2 hours and gazillions of schmeckles, my wife kicked me out of the house because of the AI bill, but we got the masterpiece ready. And actually, even though it looks like crap, I'm actually surprised. The game is fully playable. It implemented all of the mechanics. Of course, there are some bugs, like for example, bases are too big, brainrots are sticking out of the base, but to get this kind of result in just one prompt was impossible just a few weeks ago. So my head just blow up right now. But you know what? Even though I will need to sell my car right now probably, I will push Fable even further. And I will send him one more prompt to fix the existing issues. For you, it was split of a second. For me, it was 40 minutes of questioning life choices and picking a nice suitable bridge as my home. But hey, the game is ready and it's really nice actually. He implemented the barriers and I can only activate my own barriers, not the other players. We have the brainrots walking, I can just steal the brainrot. It lands in my base, I can collect the money if I want. Oh, and look, there is some gang coming to my base. And they are stealing, the players are stealing my brainrots, of course. The Riz Master is stealing all my brainrots. Come on, dude, what are you doing? Oh, those guys are insane. They're just stealing all my brainrots. Okay, I will take this job Sahur. And the Sire here is stealing my 6-7. Give it back, man. Oh, hey, don't steal my brainrot. And as you see, it's working. I can get the money. When I go on the button, I can collect my money. Oh, and I can collect my monies. Oh, what this guy is doing, did you see that? He's collecting them back and forth. What the heck? Oh, okay. Let me try that. I'm not that good actually. What the heck? How is he doing that? Man, you're cheating. Oh, you're stuck. You're glitching here. So maybe we should implement some pathfinding. So overall, I'm genuinely impressed by Claude Fable. Even when I check the code, it generally follows good practices and I would even say that this code is maintainable and it's solid base for a standalone project. So good job, Claude, really good job. This kind of thing wasn't even possible months ago, weeks ago. Now one prompt can generate the whole game, whole playable game. And it's amazing. So that's been all for this video. If you want the source code, check out my Discord, subscribe, and see you very, very soon. Bye!